right person needs to tell it to me, too.
Who the f***'s going to say that to
Well,
you?
they do. Hey.
Awkward moments don't happen often on Joe Rogan's show, but they do happen occasionally. One time, during an episode with Joe and Eliza, politics were discussed and it got really awkward. A comment about a political candidate turned into an unpleasant exchange.
I liked Elizabeth Warren. She's
Why?
cool. I just like I liked her. I like her tenacity. Yeah, but okay, who isn't?
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Okay, but did you vote for Bernie?
He wasn't available to vote for.
I did.
But I had him on my podcast. And he was very sincere.
Okay, cool. I've had my mom on my podcast. You want to flex? I'm just saying.
Well, Tulsi Gabbard's not. I think Tulsi Gabbard's amazing.
I don't know who that is.
You know who she is? No?
Joe and Eliza managed to reach a resolution in a surprisingly mature manner. But what if Joe unintentionally brings up a sensitive topic that the guest doesn't want to discuss? This scenario played out during the Joe Rogan Experience episode with Paul Stamets. Although their conversation was going well, this hit a bump when Joe asked about the negative side effects of mushrooms, a topic that Paul specifically requested not to discuss.
What about portobello? They taste too good. They can't be that good for you.
Portobellos have a problem.
I knew it.
All mushrooms should be cooked.
What are the negative benefit or the negative effects of this?
This is an explosive area of conversation, and puts my life in danger. So I reserve the right not to answer your question.
Whoa. I didn't expect that. It puts your life in danger talking about portobello mushrooms? He's looking at me silently. I will respectfully move on.
Thank you.
Joe Rogan is no stranger when it comes to dealing with cringe-worthy situations on his show, just like the clip we've witnessed. Among them, a memorable incident occurred during an episode featuring Jordan Peterson, where the two were so captivated by their conversation that they completely lost track of what they were initially discussing. This resulted in a rather uncomfortable and awkward moment.
You can say, well, yeah, I've got all these flaws, but look at what I'm trying to do.
Right.
That's the real ground of self-respect. Well, I'm off the track with the question. Ground of self-respect. I can't remember what you asked me. So, we'll have to go to a different topic.
What? How did we get on this? We were...
You asked about the evolutionary basis of in-group.
That was a long time ago.
I know, it's a rabbit hole that just doesn't disappear.
But where were we just now? Remember where we were just now?
No, sorry.
After some time, the conversation got back on track, and the podcast wrapped up without any further hiccups. In one memorable episode of the Joe Rogan Experience with Chuck Palahniuk, the conversation began on a topic that lacked substance, leaving Joe's remarks hanging in the air without any response.
So what happened?
Died off. Just died off, like many other things, But it lived alongside humans as recently as 100,000 years ago. And maybe more recently. The thing is, they have so many stories of a large, hairy primate. Like the Native Americans have 100 different names for them. And the thought is that these things probably lived a lot closer to modern times than 100,000 years ago, like maybe 20,000 years ago.
I don't buy the just died off theory, okay? There's always...
Well, we probably murdered them, if that's what you want to hear.
I think the government... Because things don't just die off
You think
anymore.
the government killed Bigfoot?
I don't think I can say that and still be on Twitter.
As the topic came to a close, an oppressive silence descended, and it seemed like Joe had exhausted all talking points, resulting in an excruciatingly uncomfortable moment.
But that little thing that you're talking about?
The orang-pendek or the Homo floresiensis? I think they killed it off?
I don't know, because the Gates Foundation has been really active in that area, I heard. Yeah.
It appeared as though both parties were grasping at straws, saying anything they could to keep the conversation alive. However, there are times when a guest brings up a serious topic during the Joe Rogan Experience. And despite the gravity of the situation, Joe's response of laughter can create an uncomfortable and awkward moment, leaving the audience uncertain of how to react. During the Joe Rogan Experience featuring Mike Tyson, Joe's interpretation of one of Mike's serious videos as a joke caused a significant shift in the tone of their conversation, resulting in an uneasy and awkward atmosphere.
Want me to tell you something about that video?
Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This big boy shit. You was
There
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool.
Following the first interaction between Mike and Joe, which Mike expressed his discomfort by saying, "That wasn't really cool," a tense period of awkwardness followed, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere for both the guests and the audience.
Saying that it gets you orgasmic. That's a strange thing to say.
Well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright. And I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very serious.
No, I know. I know you're being serious, but I mean, no one will understand that.
The right person needs to tell it to me, too.
Who the fuck's gonna say that to
Well,
you?
they do. Hey. I listen. Where was I? Was somewhere around? Listen, if that's not somebody on drugs, you tell me. No, you tell me. Now be
Right,
honest. If that's not
yeah.
somebody high, you tell me.
It could be coke.
No, that nigga, it's something.
So there you have it, the top 5 most awkward moments in the history of JRE. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos, including more fascinating content just like this.